All right, come on in, Cam. Come on in, Sebastian. All right, so we're going to work on opening our hips, change the direction. What I want you to do is get set up into your pre-pitch position. As soon as your feet make contact in the ground, I want you to open up. First direction I want you to go is glove side. Get to the cone, I'm going to flip you a ball. Okay? All right, ready? Let's go. All right, so one of the things as an infielder, we don't know where the ball is going to be hit, so we got to be ready to change directions at any given direction, at any given moment during the course of a game once the ball is put in play. So this is going to allow us to work on the diagonal angles that we need to make as an infielder. So we've worked on lateral angles, we can work on front to back angles, and now we have these diagonal angles that we're going to focus on right now. All right, ready, go. Attaboy, Cam. Hop in there, Sebastian. In front. Pre-pitch, face forward. Ready, go. Open the hips up, get to the cone. Keep running hard through the cones. Now I want you to run hard through the cones. So you got to remember, it's much easier for you to start fast and slow down than it is for you to start slow and try to speed up. You're never going to outrun the ball. So what you're trying to do is get behind it as quickly as possible. So the faster you start, the easier it's going to be for you to get behind the baseball, okay? All right, Cam, let's do that again. Here we go. Go. Get to the cone. Attaboy, Cam. Stay inside the cone and keep an open angle, okay? Go. Open up, get to the cones fast. It's all right. Remember, it's not about catching the ball, it's about getting to the cone. Go. Get to the cone. Attaboy, Cameron. Come on, Sebastian, hop in there, buddy. Here we go. One more. Go. Open up, get to the cone. Much better, much better. Beautiful. So one of the things you might have noticed when Sebastian and Cameron were doing this drill, a couple of positive things, a couple of negative things. The main thing negatively that was done, we got to correct this, is after pre-pitch position setup, there was more of a crossover step. And what happens with the crossover step, as I'm going backwards towards the cone, my shoulders get out of alignment and my nose comes off the baseball. So now I have the tendency to possibly catch the ball behind me. And that's not what I want. I want to keep the ball in front of me. So how do I make that correction? I open up my glove side foot instead, which allows my shoulders to stay in line. Here, my nose stays more in line with the ball as I get backwards towards the cone. So now I catch the ball in front of me. And that's what I'm ultimately trying to do, is make catches in front of me. Once I get behind, I can stay through. Once I catch the ball behind me, it's going to be hard for me to stay through the baseball. So we're going to work with the boys again. We're going to work to correct that, and we'll see the difference that it makes in their movement. So what we want to make sure that we pay attention to is the first step being the opening up of the hips and not being the crossover. The crossover is actually the second step. So once we open up the hips, then we cross over, and what that allows us to do as an infielder is keep our shoulders more in line to the angle, which allows our nose to stay on the ball, and that's what we want. We want our nose to stay on the ball as long as possible, all the way into the glove, okay? All right, Cam, here we go. Let's demonstrate. Ready? Go. Good. Now keep going back towards the angle, right? Don't turn the angle off too early. I like the way you're opening up the hips. Ready? Go. Run through the cone. Attaboy. That's how you make that play. So obviously the speed of getting the proper angle is important. That allows us to get to the ball as quickly as possible. Footwork is critical. Hips are critical. So this is, again, the glove hand, backhand, open hips drill. I'm Kevin Skelly with InsideBaseball.com.